Hey everyone, welcome to the Guiding You Forward podcast, where we talk about all things financial related in the hopes that will help you achieve your financial dreams. So today we've got Tony Rasmussen with us.
Hello.
And welcome, Tony, to the show.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for coming. And you guys, we're going to talk about budgeting. Where do we start, Tony? Let's say I've got a pretty good idea of the money I'm making, the expenses, what I want to spend my money on. What's a really good place for me to start?
So one of the things, we can actually start old school, if that's okay.
Yeah.
So, one of the things that we talk about when we talk about good goal setting is setting SMART goals. I think SMART, maybe besides governmental things, SMART might be actually one of the very first acronyms ever.
I love,
right.
Well, being from a financial institution, we love acronyms.
Well, we do, but SMART goals are goals that are specific, they're measurable, they're attainable, they're relevant, and then they're time bound. So when you think of a goal, Kristalina, maybe what would be a goal that you would set? Just don't overthink it. Just say, I'm going to set a goal. How would you word that goal?
So my SMART goal that I would set is around buying a new car.
Okay.
Don't we all want a new car? But
well, there's something about the new car smell.
I love that smell.
Mm-hmm.
It's an amazing smell. And new tires, a new basketball, all of that rubber stuff. Love it. Anyway, so I'm going to set my goal around buying a new car, which we need a down payment for, right? So let's say I want $3,000 for my down payment for my car. I want to buy my new car in 6 months. So that's $500 a month I'm going to save. That's a lot of money, but this is just a random goal I'm pulling out of the air.
No,
so
that's great.
That's my goal.
I think you've hit most of the SMART components there, right? So S being for specific, right? It is specific. You're not just saying, I want to save money, which means we probably won't do that, right? So you're specific. You've said what you want to save the money for.
Yes.
You've said what you want to, when you want to have the money saved by. Did you mention that you wanted to save a certain amount each month?
I said $500
$500 a month you did, so right?
Yeah.
So you've got your specific, it's measurable. You can tell whether you're saving rather, the $500 a month. And then one of the things that in SMART, the A in SMART is whether it's attainable. So does your current spending plan or budget allow you to put that much money aside for a car? So for example, if you start putting $500 away for a car each month, are you going to be able to buy your kids cereal?
Oh my gosh, that's a really good point.
So that's something that you have to think about. So that's where the attainable comes in. Relevant, well, you get to decide whether something is relevant. Is a new car something you want? Is it something you need? And both can be okay. But then time bound, and you did say your goal had a time bound component to it, right? So you want to save, if you said, $4,000 for a new car in 2 years by saving $500 each month, you're going to start when?
Oh, well, good grief. I didn't say that, did I?
Right.
I better start next month.
Okay, so you can start next month, and then the goal will actually end then in the 2 years or whatever time that you're putting out there for yourself. So does that make sense?
It does.
Specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, time-bound, all those things are important. And really, as we've said, it applies to really any goal. It's old, but it really works. And it takes a goal from just wishing to actually making it more actionable. I think when we set those components to it, it really helps us to be committed. It helps us to have the greater desire to make the changes necessary to actually achieve those things. Yeah. And so SMART goals can be a great way for us to really dial in and show some commitment. If you're married or if you have a partner, sharing those goals or coming together on those goals can be very important. Because if you both have your own goals and they're conflicting for resources, most of us have limited resources. Yeah. And so we've got to decide where the money goes with that. But so SMART goals is a great way to do that.